Oh. 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 Anyway. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, we're playing Guilty Gear Xrd. Now, I've played Guilty Gear XX Hexacore Reload Plus. That one. The one that's like a whole mouthful. So, but I haven't played a newer one for you guys. Now, I've played Guilty Gear Xrd Sign quite a bit on Xbox, but I have not played it on PC. Of course, I've got to trust the Xbox controller, so it won't really be that different from playing it on Xbox at the end of the day.
Arcade.
So we're gonna go through the arcade mode,
Who dares to enter the main?
and we're gonna play as Amelia Rage, and I'm gonna turn things down just a little bit.
Zato, where are you?
We got that anime action.
My presence here should serve as assurance that this is genuine.
Good to see you too, Venom.
The Conclave has been using him to control us for far too long. It has to stop.
Zato's return means the return of the guild, the real guild. You can't afford to ignore this opportunity.
You seem rather calm. I know you've left, but this information concerns you as well.
Don't be
Ignore
so
that.
sure. But I do understand why you decided to share this with me.
All we need
Got a
now
whole
is a
cutscene.
location. One more thing. You do understand that we're being watched.
Of course I do. I realize that means if we should meet on the battlefield, then we fight.
Amelia versus Axel. Get ready to rock.
So, I love Guilty Gear. Let me just go ahead and say it again. I love Guilty Gear. Like, you know, those commercials or whatever. I love this shit. The soundtrack is awesome. It's very heavy. It's, the animations and character designs are great. They've done like a 2D, 3D combo kind of graphics here. And, oh jeez, I'm rusty. But like, there's just like so much to enjoy here.
Not over yet.
It's easy to get sucked in, but it's like there's just like
You're too careless.
so much to really like enjoy here. Like, look at the map. Look at that background. That's it. That looks awesome. But look at Axel's little short shorts.
You're so open.
All right, Axel. I'm done playing rap. All right, Axel. No more games with you, bud.
Not over yet.
I really am rusty as all hell.
I'm wasting my time.
Flashes before your eyes.
You don't get it, do you?
Amelia win.
That's what I call a victory.
You've made the same
That's the
life or death
W there,
gamble
my
I
guy.
have. I can see it in your eyes.
My friends.
Why do you act like it's nothing?
Oh shit. The fucking bass. I could just, like, everything about this game is, Mwah, chef's kiss. It's so good. I even put an FPS counter up for you guys, so you can see how my boss ass rig is just fucking crunching through this game at 60 frames per second stable the whole entire fight. So one of the things, so let's like talk about Guilty Gear as a fighting game. It's like a surprisingly deep game. I'm barely touching the surface of the mechanics here because I haven't played in a while. It would take me a little while to get back to where I was when I used to play more religiously. You know, I'd have to play a few warm-up games and stuff, and maybe I will come back. I know Guilty Gear Strive just came out. I'm thinking about grabbing that because I would love to play it. I would absolutely love to play Guilty Gear Strive. But, you know, I'm just not in the zone like I was when I played this shit religiously. But even still, the level of complexity that there is here, you know, I remember when Street Fighter V came out, for example. Like, I have a weird relationship with Street Fighter V. I hate the games, but I love the story, and I love the characters. You know, I just don't like how the games play. And you know, I like the old ones. Like Street Fighter 2, I could play that all day. But like Street Fighter 4 and 5, I didn't care about. And I remember seeing when Street Fighter 5 came out, I remember seeing all the talk about, oh, it's so fast, and just like, it really didn't look very fast. Like, I can clearly and cleanly see what is going on at all times. Nothing is too quick for me. And it's like kind of slow. And then Guilty Gear Xrd comes out and it's like 3 times as fast. And I'm just like, oh, hell yeah, bro. Like, this is way faster than Street Fighter V. Now, I don't fully have a grasp of all the like deeper mechanics involved in Street Fighter V, but I do have a pretty decent understanding of what's all going on here in fucking Guilty Gear, you know. And they have to do things right to have a character like fucking Bedman. I'm just gonna say that right now. A character like Bedman is so difficult to like actually do well and have balance. So they did a great job with him. He's a fun character to play if you can figure him out. But like the counter mechanics are solid. You know, there's a lot of underlying systems in place to keep things rolling, and like, you know, every individual character has interesting mechanics. Like Bedman has an interesting mechanic unique to him. You see that little bouncing thing, the little arrow, right, that was bouncing around in the fight. Bedman can do a move and then repeat that move without actually using his body. He can use a shadow copy of himself to repeat the move, and it'll happen wherever the arrow is. Like, so he's got like a strange kind of control of time-space is kind of his character's gimmick, and it's a really cool gimmick. And like, you can have that arrow there as like a trap. You know, you get it, and then the fight moves over to the other side of the screen, and all of a sudden your enemy goes to get some space, and they're over by the arrow, and boom, you get them with the shadow shit. Hell yeah! Another fun thing about Bedman is he literally does not ever stop talking. He's like hyper intelligent, I guess. It's kind of like his character's thing, and he just does not stop talking.
If I keep fighting him, I'm going to die. What in the world is he?
Bedman's like, his story's fucked. Let me just go ahead and say that. His story is fucked.
The time has finally come to initiate our plan.
Yes.
I thought this day would never come. But solving the art of resurrection has expedited it. A feat never before successful, since the dawn of time.
Of course, Zato, the subject, does not seem pleased.
How should we account for this variable?
Leave him be. He is a shell of his past self, without emotion or any worldly desires.
Melia versus Kai. Get ready to rock.
Ah, that riff. I hope you guys can hear it, but
Not my skill with the sword.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
even if you can't, I just look up the soundtrack for Guilty Gear. Just look it up anyway. Get out of here with the grabs, Kai. I remember playing Guilty Gear X2 on a PlayStation 2 for hours with my friend Kevin. And Kai Kisuke was his main play. Testament was mine, so like, you know, Testament's not here in Guilty Gear XR. At least not inside. Or Revelator. He might be inside. No, wait, we're inside. He might be in Revelator. I don't know. Or he might be in Stride. That'd be cool.
Turn up the heat.
Get my boy Testament back. Arc System Works, I know you're out there. Do you hear this? Give me back Testament. I know, like, by the story, he has no reason to be involved in anything, but I want to play his Testament, damn it.
It's not over yet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a lot of damage. Got your ass, Kai Kisuke.
Sleep tight now.
Melia, win. Straight.
I thought you were a woman. Silly. Should a king really be losing fights like this, though? Have some self-respect.
Dude, this game is just so fucking...
Melia versus
It's like special to me, you know?
Get
It
ready.
holds a special place in my heart. Here's another very weird character.
This is rather urgent.
I love Dr.
Let
Faust.
us hurry. Let us begin.
So Dr. Faust is 9 feet tall.
1. Let's rock.
When I played the Guilty Gear XXX and Core Plus Reloaded, I believe I showed off the fact that there is a mechanic in the game for instant kill attacks. That's still present. Faust is kicking my ass. The delayed fall. That's not good. You hate to see it. But anyway, I believe I utilized the instant kill mechanic. And it's still present in the Guilty Gear XR games, which is good. You know, I've had friends who complain about it, but like, you can complain about it all you want. It's, you know, it's a mechanic of the game. They're not easy to land. I need to remember how to hair card. That's what I need to remember. Off of me, Faust. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that was good for me. Good for me, bad for Faust. I still lost. Dang. Dang. Faust, you're supposed to be a doctor. Doctors aren't supposed to hope to see people again.
I admit, I'm hardly in a position to persuade anyone.
but I believe I can help you understand the theory. Continue.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. I ain't gonna take that shit lying down. Dr. Faust got me? Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah.
This is rather urgent.
Nah, not Dr.
Let us
Faust.
hurry. Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm getting kind of quiet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, no! That's a lot of damage. That's not the move I wanted. Oh, no.
It's not over yet.
Oh, man. He got me. He got me with the and then I lost. That is the losing factor. What is this, high school in Japan? Get out of here with that. Oh. Oh. One thing, though, that I will point out, a lot of fighting games like to do like alternate costumes for their characters. You won't find any of that shit here. All you get is alternate colors for your character's default costumes. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Look at this guy in the background with his sword like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I should have played as Faust. Uh-oh. I think this is... Yes. So, I admittedly didn't pay attention the first time I got hit by that. You get to pick which cup you get. And one of them's good. The other three are bad. The other three get your butt poked, and that's a lot of damage.
There's always time for second chances. I don't have the courage to tell him the truth.
And yeah. Oh hey, Eno. I have an Eno figure right here. I fucking love Eno. She's great.
We're gonna have fun.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
I suck at playing Eno, but I do like her. I think she's a wonderful antagonistic anti-hero type character. Alright, with the spam. Yeah! Coming in clutch. Oh, it was kind of close.
Keep on rocking.
Oh man.
It's not over yet.
Eno, please. Eno, please. Eno, please. Eno, please. No.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
So every character in Guilty Gear has a weapon of some sort, right? And what I find fascinating about Milia is that her weapon is literally her hair. Oh, that's that. Eno had no chance that round.
Weak.
Melia, win.
Cheap tricks like that are beneath you. If you want someone to kiss up, go find a man.
Damn! Uh-oh. The tea room.
All is proceeding according to plan. Our preparations are nearly complete. The dawn of human reform is near.
So we are getting a bit of story here.
All that remains is to await the activation of the cradle.
Yes.
It will not be long before this world breaks free and begins anew. Begins anew as the world we wish it to be.
See, what's fascinating is Dr. Faust lost his practice license to practice being a doctor because of the art of resurrection.
This is the Conclave's lab. If that information was right, Zato should be...
Amelia?
Venom. Well, the Conclave certainly has a twisted sense of humor. But if you're here, I must be getting close.
I see. I understand. I believe we agreed, though. The next time we met, we'd be enemies.
And Venom, his weapon is a
I
pool stick.
suppose our relationship is just as twisted.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
No, don't give me with that shit, Venom. Don't give me with that shit, Venom.
It's not over yet.
I'm afraid it is over, announcer. At least that round is. So Venom uses a pool stick and plays pool on your ass. He hits you with them cue balls. And billiards.
It's not over yet.
Venom! God dang it! Can you not with the spam?
Easier than beating a no-cushion table.
Melia loses.
Dandyism. Get out of here with that.
You were once the guild's second best operative. I will concede to that. But I am not the same as I once was.
Continue. 9.
Yeah, we'll continue.
Melia versus Venom.
All right. Now I just want to see this through.
This is the Conclave's lab.
All right, we saw this.
Heaven
But
or
I kind of want to see what happens now.
Let's rock.
Sorry.
Can you not, Venom? I'm not taking your shit this time.
It's not over yet.
There it is. That's the first round. It was closer than I'd like.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
All right. With the fucking balls! Oh.
Duel 3. All or nothing.
I will be hearing no criticism about my gameplay, by the way.
It's not over yet.
Yes. Yes, Venom. It is the end.
I wouldn't move if I were you. Sorry, but I couldn't exactly play nice. We needed to put on a nice, convincing show, after all.
I apologize. Are you certain, though?
Yes. Zato is here in this facility.
They've played me like a fiddle. You have to hurry. Now that I've been defeated, I shudder to think what could happen to Zato.
What?
Oh, there he is. There he is. So Zato and Eddie are the same character, quote unquote. Zato is the human. Eddie is the ghost.
Amelia, is that you?
Lord Zato!
Is that really you?
Yes. Amelia, you can still... But why? Everything is false grandeur. A barren wasteland, where all I have left is the comfort of resentment. Or so I thought.
Something's wrong.
Only one way to find out what.
That's to kick his ass.
Heaven or hell.
Let's go Hank Hill on a motherfucker.
Let's rock.
I'm back. Very well.
That's really a hit or miss move. Sometimes the first move hits and drops them, and the other two miss. Sometimes it's like way better than that. Got your ass, Zato 1.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Yeah, back on Xbox, I used to play ranked matches with Melee Rage.
It's not over yet.
Got your ass. All right, let's see what happens.
This, it has to be. Is he even stronger?
Are you testing me? Of course. Do what you will.
What?
That was what the Easter lily meant to you. Your favorite flower.
Zato, you...
It really is you then.
I still don't
Gear up.
understand. What was it that made the Conclave decide to revive you?
They are not interested in the art of resurrection per se. They do not care about the how. All that matters to them is now I am alive. You see, that is why I have become this dull and uninteresting soul.
What do you mean?
War is coming. The Conclave intends to start a war to remake the world. And it is about to begin.
Heavy. Heavy stuff. All right. So that, my friends.
Shall we begin?
Hang on.
It's time to take over the world.
Yes, Pinky. It's time to take over the world. To be continued. Man. The storytelling in Guilty Gear is actually solid. So, you know, I'll take it. I like the story. But, there it is. There's arcade mode with Melee Rage. And here we are. Here we are. I'm going to call that an episode. That actually might be a little longer than I wanted it to be. But that's okay. Because, you know, I'm earning that world money. Didn't even remember about world money. But that's cool. Anyway, I'm out of this bitch. I will see you all in the next one. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Or dislike it if you didn't like it that much, you know. Whatever. If you like fighting games, let's have a discussion. If you think I attacked Street Fighter unfairly in my assessment of Street Fighter V being hot garbage, let me know. Let's have a discussion. See if you can convince me. I'm not buying it, though. That said, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good week. Farewell.